Ever feel like there's some kind of secret to staying lean? Well, today we're going to take a deep dive into the official website for a supplement called Biome from Lean for Good. We're going to break down exactly what they're claiming and how they say it all comes down to your gut health. So let's get right into it.
So right off the bat, their website hits you with this question. And it's a feeling a lot of people can relate to, right? That frustration. It's a really smart hook because it immediately gets you thinking, hey, maybe there is some hidden reason, some biological thing that makes it easier for other people.
And that leads right into their core message. And it's a big one. This statement right here, it completely reframes the whole conversation. Suddenly, they're suggesting that, this struggle with weight, it's not about willpower. It's about something going on deep inside your body that's totally out of your control.
All right, so what is that something happening inside you? Well, according to this site, it all boils down to one thing, what they call the gut microbiome. Let's dig into what this theory is all about. Okay, so here it is, the main argument from their website. They're basically saying that this huge collection of bacteria living in your gut, your microbiome, is the #1 reason for unexplained weight gain. I mean, this is the foundation for everything else they're about to claim. Now, to back up a big claim like that, you need some proof, right? Well, the site points to what they present as some serious science, a study out of King's College London. And this number, 3,600, that's how many sets of twins were in this study. They really position this as the cornerstone of all their evidence.
And here's the key takeaway they pull from that twin study. They claim that scientists found this direct link. The lean twins, they had a really diverse, thriving gut microbiome. But the overweight twins, theirs was way less diverse. The website presents this as the big aha moment, the smoking gun.
Okay, but the theory they present goes even deeper. It's not just about the diversity of the bacteria. The website actually splits these little microbes into two opposing sides, what they call lean bacteria versus fat bacteria.
So the website really paints this picture of a battle going on inside you. On one side, you've got the lean bacteria. They're the good guys, right? They supposedly suppress your hunger, fire up your metabolism, and on the other side, you've got the fat bacteria, the villains. They're the ones ramping up your cravings and telling your body to store more fat. The whole idea they're selling is that your weight literally depends on which one of these teams is winning the war. And to give this whole idea some serious weight, the website drops this pretty powerful quote. They attribute it to the director of the Microbiome Therapies Initiative at Stanford University. You can see how a quote like this is used to lend a ton of scientific credibility to their whole lean versus fat bacteria theory.
Okay, so if the goal is to boost your lean bacteria and get them to win the fight, how exactly does Biome claim to do that? Well, this next section is all about the specific ingredients they highlight and the clinical trial results they're claiming for each one.
First up, we have something called Lactobacillus Gasseri. The website presents this one as a real star player in the formula, one of the main lean bacteria species they use.
So what's with this number, 8.5%? Well, this is the key result they showcase from a clinical trial that was focused specifically on this single strain of bacteria.
And here's what that means. According to the website, in a 12-week study published in the British Journal of Nutrition, the people taking L-Gasseri lost, on average, 8.5% of their belly fat. And they make a big point of saying that the other group, the one taking a placebo, just a sugar pill with nothing in it, saw no changes whatsoever. All right, the next key ingredient they talk about is another lean bacteria species called Lactobacillus rhamnosus. And just like the last one, the site claims it has some pretty significant weight loss effects.
So, according to the study they cite on the website, the results here were pretty dramatic. The group that took the L. rhamnosus lost an average of 9.7 pounds of fat over 12 weeks. And to put that in perspective, that's nearly double what the placebo group lost.
Okay, now the third key ingredient is a little different. It's not actually a bacteria. It's a special green tea extract called Greenselect Phytosome. The website makes sure to point out that it's caffeine-free and that it's designed to be absorbed by the body more easily. And check out these numbers. The website presents data from a 90-day trial where everybody was on a reduced-calorie diet. But the group that also took the Greenselect Phytosome, they apparently lost an average of 30 pounds. The diet-only group lost just 11. I mean, that's almost 3 times the weight loss. So the website has told us what's in the supplement, but, it's just as important how those ingredients actually get to where they need to be to do their job. This next part is all about the delivery technology and the manufacturing standards they claim to follow.
And they use this armored car analogy, which is pretty clever, to explain their special delayed-release capsules. The whole point here, the really crucial part, is that the capsule has this acid-resistant coating. It's designed to act like armor, protecting all those good bacteria from your stomach acid so they can actually make it to your gut alive and, do their thing.
To build up some trust, the website also lists a bunch of quality assurances. They really emphasize that it's made right here in the USA, in a facility that's FDA inspected and GMP certified. That GMP thing just means it follows good manufacturing practices, which are all about safety and quality. Plus, they point out that it's free from a lot of common allergens like gluten, dairy, and soy.
All right, last but not least, let's take a look at the offer and the guarantee, just as they're laid out on the website. We'll cover what it costs and the details of their money-back promise.
So these are the 3 pricing options that were on the site when we looked. Pretty standard stuff. The more you buy, the cheaper it gets per bottle. And if you go for the biggest package, the 6-bottle one, they throw in free shipping.
Now, this number is a really big part of their offer. It stands for their 180-day money-back guarantee. That's a full 6 months. And the website is very specific that it's an empty bottle guarantee. That means you can apparently use up your entire supply and still ask for a full refund if you're not happy.
So after breaking down their whole theory, the ingredients, the science they cite, and the offer, the website really leaves you with this one big question. The entire pitch is framed around this powerful idea. What if the key to managing your weight isn't really about what you eat, but about who's living in your gut?